Hey everybody, it's Eric here from Aspen Grove Farms, and today I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of our mobile brooder setup that we use to brood all of our baby chicks, all of our broiler chicks that we put out on pasture and eventually harvest for meat. So this setup is here in my backyard. All of our chicks come through the mail, through the USPS system, and they spend about 3 weeks here in this brooder, like I said, in the backyard here. So let's check it out. So this, let's do a quick walk around of it. This brooder started its life out actually as a boat trailer. I bought it online or on Facebook Marketplace from a guy. Shout out Corey. Thank you a bunch. So it was just kind of a regular boat trailer, and I cut the the little V-shaped things in the middle that hold a boat. I hacked those off with a saw, and then I put just put some framing across the bottom, and then put a solid plywood floor in there. And I believe this is 12 foot long total actual like brooder space, and then the trailer itself I think is 16 feet. But anyways, having this set up like this allows me to kind of pick everything up, just pick the tongue up, and then I can move it wherever I need to in the yard. If it's super hot, I can move it under the shade back in the back. Right now, since we have really small chicks in here, I've actually got an extension cord running up to the garage, and that's how I power the heat lamps that are on the inside. So, of course, it's got 2 doors on it. We've got windows on each end here. I can pop over with a prop stick. And then I've got this flips up. And like I said, there's some little guys in here. They're actually just picked these guys up from the post office about 3 or 4 hours ago. So, inside, the key to successful brooding, in my opinion, is these shadings. So we do a pretty deep bedding with the shadings here, and this kind of just soaks up all the manure, all the yucky stuff in there. The chicks like to scratch through it every now and then. There'll be some bugs and stuff in there that they can find. So just from end to end, we got some nice deep bedding there. And then the watering system is pretty cool, because it's actually all gravity fed, really simple. So I just fill water through the top in this 5-gallon bucket. It flows down this hose, and let's see if I can get a good view here of how that works. But see, everybody's lined up there, and it's just basically these little poultry nipples that they can peck on and drink as much water as they need. So, of course, we got the feeder in the center there, and then once everybody gets a little bit bigger and a little bit older, I do have a full like trough feeder. Once they get to about kind of like a week old or so, there's really not enough space in that particular feeder for everybody, so we have to upgrade to a larger size. Here's the heat lamp setup. So I've got 2 lamps clipped on the side. It's July right now, so I do have these running just, since these guys are a day old, just to make sure that everybody is nice and warm. But it doesn't look like anybody's hanging out under there, so I can probably go ahead and cut at least one of those off. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, both sides have these hinge door panels that come down. Got some sheet metal up there at the top of the roof that kind of helps deflect the rain off. There's a kind of learned, I've had this now. This is the 5th batch of birds that I've run through this particular brooder setup, and this thing's actually getting close to 6 months old now. And of course, there's a few cracks I had, so I had to take some caulk and some silicone and seal this up. But this thing's been working out great for the most part, and I'm pretty happy with how everything is. Of course, it's a conversation piece in the neighborhood. So That's always neat as well. But yeah, so that's a look at our brooder setup here at Aspen Grove Farms East at my house in Mechanicsville. So yeah, if you have any questions about how we brood chicks or how you can make your own mobile brooder, drop me a comment down below. I'll do the best that I can to answer your question. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you.